kinfolk. Happy Saturday. It is the next day. I don't really know what. Obviously I didn't film last night because, you know, it was late and obviously a lot happened, but you guys saw, hopefully you guys saw a lot of it. And I might not have put the birthing video out at this point, but it will be out soon if it's not already out. But yes, yesterday was a crazy day. It was quick and it wasn't so quick.
Well, I mean, all in all, 8 o'clock in the morning until, like, we didn't get up here until 1:30 in the morning.
Was it 1:30?
Yeah.
Well, the labor and stuff wasn't, I don't think it was too bad.
So the beginnings of it were long. And then once you actually started really, you know, the dilation took off, then it went really fast. It was fast-paced. It still took some time, but it was fast-paced.
It did take some time. So I'll do a video about like what my birthing experience was like. I won't go into detail right now, but it was, overall, I think for a first time it was fast, but I think it was longer for you. Because it felt longer for you probably because you were so anxious.
No. Couldn't possibly be longer for me.
Probably was.
Not longer than for you.
For me, it was like, it only felt really long when I was in excruciating pain. But I feel like the day went by fast, personally. Anyway, we are in our room. We got here, like you said, at 1:30. We got all settled in, and he has been amazing. And I know you're probably anxious to meet him. He's sleeping. He sleeps like a champ. At least he did last night and all today. He's a little angel. This is Jace Orlandis. Oh, look at my baby. He's already sleeping again. He slept so much. So he slept with me for a couple hours. I don't know how long. I don't remember. And I had him in my arms and I would just dozed off, and then the nurse came in and she was like, "You can't sleep with him in the bed with you." So then mom took over and then he slept, I mean, for at least 4 or 5 hours straight, just didn't move. And so, and then after, I don't know what happened. I think they came in again to check him. And then I took him back, and then mom got some sleep, and I fed him and stuff. But then he just slept all morning. Like, didn't even wake up. He didn't, like, I didn't want to wake him up to eat. I know they want you to, like, wake him up every couple hours, but he didn't even, he's just sleeping. So we did, feeding was good. It's been easy actually to breastfeed. It latched on right away, thank God, because that was one of my biggest concerns. And yeah, so I probably need to, he just fell asleep. I need to wake him up to feed him now, but it's crazy. It's crazy. He is an angel. Oh, my baby. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update. Mom and I are just hanging out, watching TV. We're gonna be hopefully released tonight. If his 24-hour check goes well, then the doctor said we could go home tonight. So Geraldine she's actually gonna come by in a little bit and bring us food. I asked her if she would pick us up some food because the breakfast is already over and we just got hungry. And then she'll come back later tonight to come pick us up so we can go home. So yeah, that's the update. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I don't remember what I said to you the last time I saw you, but I think the doctor had just come in and told us that we could go home. but they did his 24-hour screening and all that, and said that his bilirubin levels were a little bit above normal, but they were like increased. It looks like it was like on the way to increasing. So they wanted me to stay for 8 more hours so that they can try to see where that heads, so he doesn't end up jaundice. So they wanted me to stay overnight again. So here I am. It is 9:41, and Mom went home. Geraldine was gonna pick us up last night, but and Mom was just like, she did not sleep well, and her feet were swollen, and it just wasn't like, she was just exhausted. So I was like, Mom, just go home. She didn't want to leave me here, but I just told her, like, I'm gonna be fine, just go home and rest. So she did, and I'm glad she did, because she feels much better. And I feel better. I got to, just rest, and I didn't let them take him last night because after his screening, he was just like, because normally he's just quiet. Like, so far, he sleeps more than anything. I have to wake him up in order to feed him. So when he came back from his screening, he was like screaming, crying, and he would not, like, he couldn't calm down. And I'm just like, what in the world is happening? Like, where is this coming from? Like, all of a sudden I hand him over to you, you take him away, and then he comes back screaming, and she's like, it's probably because he's cluster feeding. I'm like, literally, it's just been 40 minutes. Like, he's not feeding that dramatically different in 40 minutes from when I handed him over to you to now. So I got him calmed down finally, and then he slept really well last night. I had to wake him up a couple times to eat. I had to wake him up this time to eat. He's feeding right now, actually. But the doctor, they took him this morning at 6, checked his bilirubin levels again, and they're better, so we are able to go home. So I'm excited. They're getting all his paperwork ready, and then the doctor is going to come in and release me, and then Geraldine is going to pick me up. I told Mom just to stay home and rest. She's probably getting some stuff done, but at least she's home, and then Geraldine's gonna bring me back, and yay, I'm so happy. So he's just a little angel. Like, oh my gosh, I just still can't believe it. He's just so precious, and he is such a good sleeper so far. I pray that it stayed this way. And he's feeding really well, and he's just, I'm so happy. So I'm just feeding him. After I feed him, they're gonna check my belly, make sure everything's okay, and then I'm just gonna get him changed, get my stuff together. I'm gonna change, and then I'm gonna get to go home. Yay!